family. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Today is the 12th of March. It is about 8:19 in the p.m. And I came on right quick because I'm giving you guys messages in reference to this lipo. Now, I just received a PM from one of my girls, and she was asking me about, lipo. She was asking me about tummy tucks and all those types of things, and like, well, Tina, what are you doing? What all are you doing? And all that kind of stuff. Well, and it's like, and then I was reading somebody else's message, and they were like, weight loss methods and all those kinds of things. Somebody had left me a message about, recovery and how do you deal with the tummy tuck and all that. Well, this video is going to be a lot about that type of stuff. So if this is not what you want, then at this point in time, I might ask that you go ahead on and go back to your regular scheduled programming. But if this is what you want, if you don't like it, here you go. Okay. So, all right. First thing, let me say this. If you have over 100 pounds to lose, okay? If you have over 100 pounds to lose, more times than not, you have a 75% chance of having a lot of loose skin, okay? Now, for me, my highest weight, I've lost over 100 pounds now. I think I'm down about 120 pounds from my highest weight. So, and as much loose skin as I have, so can you imagine if you were much bigger than I was, what kind of loose skin or what you would look like? It has a lot to do with your body composition, the way in which your body is made up. There's some women with no stomachs, even though they have some size on them, still they're rather flat in the front. They don't have that much weight on the front. So if you don't have that much weight in the front as it is, and you had no children, then yes, your body will bounce back to a certain degree. But if you have been overweight over 5 years, the elasticity, the collagen in your skin has broken down, and that skin is not going to bounce back. So, I hear a lot of people say, well, why don't you just go to the gym? And just like I was talking to one of my exes today, and he was like, when you going to the gym, what's the problem? All you got to do is keep working out, keep doing what you're doing. Well, that works to a certain degree, okay? But once you begin to lose a lot of mass under that skin, then now you begin to have that hanging and that Shar-Pei effect. You will be hanging all over the place naked if you do not cut that loose skin away. I promise you. Okay, I'm telling you what the fuck I know, not what I read. I'm telling you what my own experiences on how it went down with me. Granted, yes, I also had 3 children to add with all that. You see what I'm saying? So not only did I lose 100 pounds plus, but I also had 3 children to go with it. So of course, at that point in time, your shit is going to be all the way loose, and it's rather unsightly, and especially if you work so hard to lose all this weight, and then to turn around and to look at your body naked, and it's like, oh my God, I'm just hanging all over the place. And let me tell you another thing, hold on. Insurance does not cover it. Insurance does not cover cosmetic surgery. Now, there are some doctors, some crooked doctors, that will bill your insurance for, say, for instance, on the paperwork, it'll say you went in to have a gallstone removal, but yet they turned around and gave you a tummy tuck. There are some crooked doctors out there, okay, that will, falsify the documents and bill your insurance fraudulently and all that kind of stuff. It's a lot of that type of shit goes down, okay? Then there's also a lot of women that have went under the knife, got full-fledged body, mommy makeovers. I'm talking about breasts, tummy tucks, lipo, shit. Some bitches done even got, butt implants, all kinds of Brazilian lips, all kinds of shit, right? And what they did after that was they filed bankruptcy and put that inside the bankruptcy. So guess what? Their bodies are bomb as fuck, but they didn't have to pay for shit. They got to waylay for 7 years for that shit to clear off. But for some women, they feel like it's worth it, you know. So it's all a matter of taste. Or then there's some women that can, can find it in their budget to do it. Some women, it's affordable for them. It's just a matter. It's a matter of priorities. If your priority is not to, put money into yourself, into your looks or whatever, then this is something that you're not going to be into. Some people take their money and put their money in their houses. Some people take their money and they spend their money on food. Some people take their money and put money into their cars. So whatever it is, the way a person get down, it should be respected. If they're not asking you for no motherfucking money, you should give a shit less as to what they do with their money. So now let's get on the recovery for such things. Now, one thing that you have to have, Tioni, come here for a second, please. Look into this second drawer right here. I need my black body garment. And I think it's in that second drawer right there. It's a black garment. No, where am I pointing? You have to have a compression garment, okay? And with that garment, yes, that's it. With this garment, okay? Now, one thing about this garment right here, okay, it's crotchless, okay? So, when you go in for a tummy tuck, lipo, or whatever it is that you're getting done, okay, you have to have a compression garment. This is my second garment. The first one that I had was white, and I advise anybody that's going in for lipo, tummy tucks, whatever the case, always, if you can, get your garment black. Because the very first garment I bought was white, and blood, it's hard for blood to come out of materials. Of course, yes, you can take some peroxide, just as you will, when you're going through your monthly, and to remove the blood from your panties and such. You can use some peroxide to remove that, or also you can use that Awesome from the 99-cent store, and that will also remove blood from material. But to cancel out all of that shit, when you go in for lipo or whatever, get a black garment, because it will always look good. And especially if you're going for subsequent surgeries, you can't go wrong with black. You just cannot go wrong with black, okay? And this garment right here, this one also doubles as, because I was contemplating on getting the breast reduction. I still am. But, I got this one, so then therefore when it comes down time for me to get the breast reduction, I don't have to worry about buying another compression garment that will be just for that. Now, yes, they do have the bras and the vests for augmentation, or for breast lifts, or for breast reduction. They have the vest and the tops just for that, or you can get a full-fledged body garment like this. Well, see, what I had planned on doing was when I go in for that, I was going to get some lipo or something to sandwich that together. I know that's a little brave, because some motherfuckers be like, well, let's let them concentrate on one thing at a time, and I understand that. But then there are some doctors that are bringing a team, and his counterpart will be working on your stomach while he's working on your breast. So it just depends on what you can withstand and what you can handle. If you can't handle that financially, or if you can't handle that physically, as far as the pain and stuff, then I wouldn't recommend it. But for me, each time that I went in and I got more than one thing done, I had a team that worked on me. Whereas when I got my tummy tuck, I got my arms done at the same time. Then one time when I got my lipo, I got my thigh lift done at the same time. That type of thing. When I got my my tummy tuck, I got lipo again at the same time. So it just depends on what you can withstand. If you can't withstand it, I don't recommend it, because yes, you do heal up at one time, but the pain is treacherous. So when they give you them Vicodin 750s, trust me, you're going to need them Vicodin 750s. And they give you, You know, you talking about some serious aqua boogie. They keep your ass doped up after some motherfucking surgeries like this because yes, you do be hurting. I have to admit that. I'm not gonna steer you wrong and tell you that it's not that bad because it is it's pretty treacherous. Now with the thigh lift, the issue that I had with the thigh lift was I could not sit down. I could not sit down on the toilet to pee. I had to pee standing up for maybe about 4 weeks, maybe 5. You know, so you can throw sex out the window. You can throw out, you know, putting panties on. And that was another thing that was, you know, it was okay with me about the panty thing because, you know, you can't put panties on because the grooves are going to cut into your incisions and stuff like that. So you have to kind of think about those types of things, you know. With the arm lift, you can't put your arms down, you know, and stuff like that. You can't raise your arms, you know, certain things that, you know, you just kind of, you know, factor into your healing process. Now, with the tummy tuck, you will leave the hospital. One of my girls was asking me about the tummy tuck, and I think that's what she's getting. One of my girls also got her tummy tuck about a month ago, and she had sent me a video about her tummy tuck experience and stuff. Now, one thing about a tummy tuck, when you do wake up from that, you will have what is called Jackson Pratts, and what they are they look like little hand grenades, okay? And they're gravity-pulled little drainage tubes that are hanging from your stomach, okay? That they actually sew up under your skin, but they're on the outside, but they're just dangling. It's a trip. It's a trip. And that's good for the swelling and all the excess fluid to come off of your stomach, and it helps you heal from the inside out. So that's one thing too. And then you cannot stand up straight. I couldn't stand up straight for about a good maybe 10 days. Whereas I was bent over like that, because if you stand up straight, of course you're going to feel like you're going to bust all your stitches, because when they cut you, they pull all that loose skin and fat down. They cut it off and they, you know, sew you back up across your C-section scar. So, I tell you, it was rough. It was really, really rough. And one thing about a tummy tuck, they cut your belly button out. They you know, your belly button is always in the same place. So, but once they cut that and everything, they give you a new belly button and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, I mean, if you guys have any questions about tummy tucks and things of that nature, I will go over that in detail with you. I don't want to scare anybody, because for me, I think the outcome far outweighed what I went through. When I look back at it, it's like, wow, you know. But now when I look at my results, it's like, man, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad at all, you know. But it's just a matter of your comfort level. It's a matter of, you know, what you can handle. If you can't handle it, I wouldn't advise it. Okay, let's just say that. But anyway, and my girl was asking me, she was giving me a message. She was like, okay, what are you getting done? And let me show you guys what I'm getting done, okay? And I want you guys to be able to see this. Let me see. I'm going to push this down just a little bit. Okay. I think you could possibly see me pretty good. Let's see. Go down a little bit more. Okay. Now that should have my hips pretty good. Okay. Now, okay, this is my stomach. Okay. This is without no suction in. I'm not holding anything in. This is the way my stomach looks. Okay. But of course, you know, I've been going to the gym, so you know, I'm getting a better effects on it, but still, this is without any suction. If I suck it in, you can tell the difference. You can see that, okay. What they're gonna do though is my back. You guys can see this. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I think you'll be able to see. Okay, this is my back, okay. Now, all this right here, they're going to do from up in here, up. All of this. And see, like, all of this is loose skin. You guys probably can't get the full effect of it because, of course, you guys are watching me through a screen. So you guys can't feel that this is you know, I have a lot of loose skin still on my back still. So I'm getting the smart lipo because with the smart lipo, it's also gonna tighten it a little bit. That's what he was saying on the video, is the fact that it's also gonna tighten it up because I still have a lot of loose skin up in here, still up in here. So I'm getting these guys right here. All of this right here will be suctioned away. All of this and this right here, all this will be gone to whereas my back will be completely smooth. Okay. I'm not getting anything done in he was asking me about the hips. He was like, what about these? I was like, no, these are okay. But so yeah, I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. Let me see. Let me show you guys. Hold on. And of course today I had to put on some undies. Can y'all believe that shit? Okay. Now I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is how I was telling you guys of the scar that you get from the thigh lift. It comes here. Okay, right here. I don't know if you guys can really see it really well, but yeah, on each side is the scars from that, and so yeah, so there's no way you'd be able to wear anything with a band like this. So like with this band like this, with a thigh lift, no way. It's a no-go. You cannot wear anything like that because it will definitely cut into your incisions. So, anyway, family. So, also, I was asking the doctor about my arms. You guys see this? See, all of this right here is just loose skin. And anytime you see somebody and they have really, really big arms and all of this is big and all of this shit is big, when they lose that weight, all of this is just going to hang off of them. It's just going to hang. And there's nothing you can do but get it cut away. It's not going to tighten up. It ain't going to do none of that. It's just going to just hang like a Shar-Pei. And believe it or not, this is after I've gotten it done the first time. So can you imagine what it looked like before I got it cut on at all? And my arms was never really big. I never really had the really big arms. I never had the hump right here. You know, whereas some women have a hump right here. I never had the hump right here. I was bigger up, you know, up in here. My weight was always here. I never really had weight like in my hands and stuff like that. I never had the big wrists and all that. But I had weight up in here. But once the volume went down, then that gave me these guys right here. But once this is gone, look how my arms will look. You see what I'm saying? Once this loose skin is gone, then it'll be like that. It'll be taut like that. But until I get all this gone, I'm going to still have this. So, you know, it's just a work in progress. It's very expensive. It's something that, I mean, if you don't have Shani O'Neal's money, of course you got to do it a little bit at a time. You know, I mean, I still have other things that I need to contend with. I just can't go, you know, and just dump me, you know, $150,000 into my body. I can't afford to do that like most of you guys. We just can't afford to do that. So what we got to do? We got to do a little bit at a time until we reach our goal. So anyway, on that note, family, I just wanted to come in and share that experience with you guys, and I hope that that helps somebody. If you have any more questions in reference to this issue or something related, closely related to this, I got you. I'll holler at you. Deuces. Bye.